Hello YouTube. I decided to come on today because I had some friends coming over who have been begging me to do a Kim Kardashian look. Foundation's on. I'm gonna take my NYX jumbo pencil, the one that I've been using in milk, just to do the highlight along my nose, above your lip, and then just use your finger to blend it out just along the bridge of your nose, straight up and down. Okay. Once that's done, Kim has really defined cheekbones, so I'm gonna go into my Bobbi Brown bronzer, which the color I'm using is in Golden Light, and it's bronzing powder is what it's called. And I'm going to use my MAC 252 brush that looks like this, and tap off the excess because you don't want too much. And then you just want to kind of suck in, and where you see your cheekbone hollow in, that's where you kind of want to make a line. Let me use my mirror. You kind of want to just cuff it around where your cheek, where the ball of your cheek is, or the apple, I should say, apples of your cheek. And all that's going to get blended out. So you just want to kind of make the illusion of a higher cheekbone and go all the way into your hairline. That way it looks really natural. When I picture Kim, or when we picture Kim, we imagine her having really dark smoky eyes, a nude lip, a lot of highlight, and high cheekbones. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so once that side's done, her nose is also pretty, you can tell her nose is very straight. She has like the perfect nose. So to create that, obviously, like I said, my nose is crooked. I'm not sure if y'all could tell that, but you're just going to use the bronzer to go straight up and down your nose as well. You want to use the bronzer to go straight up and down your nose to create the illusion of having a really, really defined straight nose. And then go ahead and just hollow out the inner part of your eye as well. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing the other side. And then just to kind of shorten it, just because Kim doesn't have a big nose, I'm going to just take the bronzer to the very tip and kind of cut it off a little bit, just to give the illusion of a perfect small.
Damn, I know. Would it be too much if I was like, give me the Kim nose? My obsession is growing, but
girl,
someone stop.
Kim better love you the way you love her. Make sure you don't get any bronzer in the middle where the milk is. Okay?
Damn, I always put bronzer in the middle of my nose.
No, ma'am.
Well, what should I do? That could explain why my nose has been looking so big to me lately.
Yeah, you don't want a big nose. Do not put bronzer in the center of your nose.
Well, where do I put it?
And then to make your lips look bigger, like I said in the other video, you're going to just use the fluffy brush to put a little bit of bronzer right under your lip. And that just gives the illusion of a hollowed out area right here, and it makes your lip look bigger and fuller. And it works well with the highlight above the lip, so they both go hand in hand. So I forgot I have to do the other cheekbone because it's really defined like Kim's. Kim.
Okay.
Lord. Okay, so right here, y'all can almost see you can almost see where to do it. You don't really have to go like this. You can kind of picture where it is. So it's going to be really dark and defined until we buff it out later on. Cuff right under the apples of your cheeks to kind of make the apples stand out more than they already do.
You have high apples.
Yeah, it's not too hard for me because I already kind of have high cheekbones.
That's a good thing.
Okay, so now from the front view, you can see that right here, my face looks already sucked in a lot. You can tell, right?
Yeah. Okay, can you do this to me?
You're so funny.
Like now?
Right.
Use a brush to kind of buff that out with my black powder.
This is like, I don't use all this stuff.
Okay, and that raises a good point. So I just want to make this clear. You do not need everything that I have here. I've been collecting makeup since I was 15 years old. So please don't feel like you have to go out and
I'm one of those that
break the bank. Yeah, please don't do that. This is, okay, black powder. You could buy black powder in a lot of different forms. You could go to CVS and get the rice papers that absorb oil. You don't necessarily need black powder. You know, anything that is just going to absorb oil. And as you can see, my face gets really oily. So
I don't know about this. Like, I don't know if I have oily skin or not. I think I have combination skin.
And I have combination skin too. So if you have combination skin, you just want to make sure that you're using a foundation that doesn't add to the oiliness. So you want to get one that's made for your skin type. And the people at MAC or whatever counter you go to can help you with that. Okay. Okay. So now that I buffed out the edges a little bit, it doesn't look as harsh. You just want to go in a circular motion and buff it out, but it's still there. You know, we can still see it. Also, okay, so the 168 angled brush from MAC is the one that I use to also hollow out your temples.
Damn, girl, whatever the hell you just did really sucked in your face.
This is confusing. Right here. So you just want to do your temple
I don't do that.
brush to also define the jawline. You want to just go right behind your ear and bring it down.
I never realized you had a strong jawline.
It's not strong, but it's defined. Make that straight line. And you also want to hollow out your chin in case you have a double chin. It just makes the illusion that you have a perfectly defined face.
What about those people with
the butt chins?
the butt chins?
I mean, obviously, Kim doesn't have a butt chin. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean, you can only do so much with makeup. Use a little concealer. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we're done with the bronzer. And keep in mind, if you're going to contour, do not use a bronzer with shimmer or any kind of mineralizing bronzer, because that's going to be a highlight and a contouring powder all in one, and that's not going to give you the same effect. So we're going to the dark mineralizing skin finish powder that I showed y'all the other day. And I'm just going to do this all over my face just to give my face some color in the places that I didn't already add the well, I'm adding it everywhere actually, but not on the highlights. Be careful not to go on the highlight.
Can you do me really quickly?
Really quickly?
Yeah.
I can even do me really quickly.
You're almost done.
I got you, boo. I got you.
Thank God.
Both of y'all. Thank God. Okay, so this adds tan and like a glow to my face, but where the glow is really going to come from is from the Comfort, which does have shimmer in it. Okay, and that's going to also add more of a highlight to your cheekbones.
Is this called the Comfort?
It's called Comfort, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is just going to go almost like where blush would go. And Kim is always very bronze. You want to be careful with the bronzer. You don't want to OD on bronzer and look ridiculous. I'm just playing. Okay.
I just love to look tan.
Kim has very, very bronze cheeks, but then she also does her blush kind of rosy. So I'm going to use a combination of blushes just because I really like the two and I couldn't pick between which one I wanted to use. So this is I've had this one for years, and this is like my favorite blush of all time. It's called Tender Blush, and it's from Estee Lauder. It's going to go on the apples, okay? So if you smile, you're only going to do it on the ball of your cheek.
I want to do it to where it shows when I put it on, like.
Yeah, and then I come out the house and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Did I sit in a teddy bed for an hour? What the hell happened here?
Y'all are crazy. Like, okay. So that's that. I'm not sure if y'all can really see it. I'm going to do a little bit pinker. I'm going to use Dolly Mix because that's like that hot pink one, just so y'all could kind of see it a little bit better of my cheeks. I'm not going to go all the way back because it's going to kind of take away from the bronzer if I do that. Okay. So face is done. Now for the lips.
I need somebody that
Kim
knows me.
always has a nude lip. Always, always, always. So I'm going to do my favorite nude lip, which starts with Summertime Lip Liner from MAC. And it's actually a cream stick liner. It's bomb. Like, it goes on like a lipstick, but it's a lip liner. Go figure. Oh, let me not forget to prime my lips. And this is just so that your lipstick doesn't get cakey throughout the day, and it also helps it last longer.
I'm so excited.
This is the Prep and Prime primer that you don't have to wipe off. You kind of just wait for it to air dry. Line my lips with the Summer Fruit. That's what it's called, Summer Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
So, check you out.
No, I'm serious. Just had to throw that in there.
Okay, so not only am I going to do the outer part, my lip liner area, I'm going to also fill in the corners. All the way in, just the corner. Then, just for dimension, I'm going to go in with Strip Down, also from MAC. And just go over the not inside, but just the liner part. Okay, so now you can kind of tell that the outer part's a little darker. Now I'm going to go with my favorite lipstick ever. It's called Shy Girl from MAC. It's a cream sheen as well. It's so pretty. This is what it looks like. It's just like the perfect nude color. It's like peachy and slightly pink. And I'm just going to dab this on the bottom. I'm not going to like rub it across. Just dab it lightly. And then I'm going to go on one of my favorite lip glosses that Jen actually bought me. Hello. My booby.
You still have that?
I don't run out of makeup. I don't know. Because I think I have so much of it that I use it.
You
all.
rotate.
Yeah. And then the lip gloss, Extra Amps from MAC. It has a lot of glittery shimmers in it, and it's pink. It's so pretty.
I don't know really what to do with it, to be honest.
Okay, so the lip is done, and the face is done. Now I just have to do my eye, and then we'll have the whole Kim look complete.